Hello, thanks for joining your girl, HappyNappy1, and today we are going to talk about some Greek stuff. Now, I know you already seen the title, and basically, I'm just going to talk to you about 5 things that I wish I knew before I joined a sorority, a National Panhellenic Council, sorority, NPHC for short. And for those of you that don't know, I am a doubly soror of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. This is year number 10 for me, and I did come in as a grad member. I have loved my experience thus far, and I look forward to a lifetime. Now, I know some people had also requested that I do a sorority time frame, like how my story went as to how I became a member. I've already done that video, so I'll just go ahead and attach it. So it'll be up here somewhere or over there. Y'all know how it go. And I'll make sure you can look at that because it tells a little bit more in depth about my process and how I became a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. Before I go any deeper, this is just real surface type stuff. This isn't any secrets or anything, so I don't want anybody to be like, ooh, let me get my popcorn because the tea is about to get spilled. No, boo, that ain't what I do. I love my organization and I respect each and every one of my sister Greeks and my brother Greeks, so that ain't why I'm here. If you're looking for a drama or one of those Greek channels that's like trying to tell you what to do and why they denounce their letters and how they don't want their children to ever be in a Black Greek letter organization, that ain't happening here. I would love for all of my children to be in a BGLO. But anywho, if this is your first time here, hey, I'm so glad that you decided to join me. If you don't know about my channel is mostly about beauty, lifestyle, fashion, you know, stuff like that. So this is one of those lifestyle videos because being a sorority is a lifestyle. If you are not new, hey, thanks for coming back and supporting your girl for another video. Now, since we've gotten that all out the way, I apologize for being so lengthy in my intro, but I just wanted to get a few things clear. I get a lot of questions and, you know, some people message me about things. I just want to make sure everybody knew what it was from jump. Got it? Yeah, let's go. All right, so I have 5 things that I'm going to talk about, and they're in no particular order, so don't think I'm using some type of scale like best to worst. Nah, I'm just out here giving you information. Number 1, the Greek circle is small. It is so small. Like, I know people are like, there's 1 million deltas, there's 1 million alphas, so I know, you know, there's a lot of people out here. As much as I would love to know that that's what it is, the Greek circle is very small. So for example, I know Greeks in pretty much every organization. What I mean pretty much? I know Greeks in every organization all across the country, all across the world. So, you know, it don't take much to just get info on somebody. For example, like I went to Boulay and I ran into a Q that knew my LS that went to undergrad with her. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you never know who you're gonna run into. And Boulay was in DC. I live in Minnesota. Exactly. So the Greek circle is so small. Don't just assume, you know, I can just lie about this or talk about that person, because every person in Greek life is removed by one person. It is seriously that small. Do not sit out here be playing games, talking about people, orgs. We talk to each other. As much as people would like to think that we don't, all of us talk to each other. A lot of us were friends before we even became members, and then some of us went to school with one another, or we worked together, or whatever it may be. Because we are Greek, we are also in another small bubble now. And that just multiplies every time you step outside of your bubble into another one. Like, I didn't know at my job, there's 2 sigmas, there's a delta. Yeah, I think that's all the Greek life at my current employer. But that's what I'm saying. We all know each other. Make sure you ain't out here talking crazy, because folks know each other and you're going to mess around and get blackballed. I mean, I'm just being real with you. I mean, y'all might see us dissing each other, doing distros or chants or whatever, but at the end of the day, our bond is closer to this than with people who are not inside the circle. That's how, you know what I'm saying? That's how y'all is, and this is how we are. So don't think if you're a person that's pursuing membership, we don't talk to each other, because boo-boo, we do. The second thing, OMG, I wish someone would have told me this. Now, my big sister always told me a sorority was a privilege and a luxury. Lord, it is. Between the cost of membership, the cost, and you pay membership dues when you first join, then they're yearly. And then outside of that, you also have to go to conferences. You have to go to your state conference, your regional conference, your national conference. And it's just, like, nobody told me it was so much money. Like, and on top of, you want to look nice. Like, you seriously, for some people, I don't know what it is about those letters, but they just upgrade their whole game. I'm like, dang, you used to look like, now you be wearing, okay, I see you living up to your letters. You ain't trying to look beneath it and put a bad taste on your org's name. And that's basically all wrapped in one. Like, you have so much money that you will be needing in order to support this lifestyle, because it is most definitely a lifestyle. We do get some of those bougie members, and we do get some of those economical members. Economical, was that a right word? I don't know, but y'all know what I'm saying. It's affordable. And it's just like, one year I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to regional conference, I'm gonna go to state conference, I'm gonna go to national conference, I'm gonna go to leadership conference, I'm gonna, you know, I was broke. Yeah, I was broke. I had to recuperate. I couldn't take no more trips the rest of that year, and I still didn't take no trips the next year, because I was like, I gotta do family vacation stuff. So do know that this lifestyle is not cheap and it is not free. So make sure your coins are together, because we will be looking for you to be able to attend these conferences, all these engagements, chapter events that's going on. If you want to go and support another organization, people expect donations from you. That's just what it is. We help each other out. So if you up here thinking it's cheap. Number 3, it is a lot of work. Now, I know most people have seen, like, well, at least from my generation, we saw a different world where we just saw them in their letters on the yard, you know, either Dwayne and them, not Dwayne, Ron was with his frat bros, or when we saw Whitley bring in, I cannot remember the girl that was the doctor, like the one who was going to school to be a doctor, like she was going through her process to become a member and stuff, and that's what I saw. So I just saw a lot of bonding, a lot of fun times, and then like to newer stuff like Stomp the Yard and Do the Right Thing. Well, Do the Right Thing ain't newer. Wait, is it Do the Right Thing? It ain't even Do the Right Thing. Anyways, I'm all jumbled up. But the point I'm trying to make is it's a lot of work. People aren't gonna expect you to come into their org. Now, mind you, and I'm speaking for Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, we are an invite only. So the only way you can join our organization is if we extend you an invitation. Like if we say, we would really love for you to become our sister and become part of the sisterhood, because we know you're gonna add some value to it. We don't need t-shirt wearers. Now, you do know stuff happens in life, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you're gonna be putting in some work, whether it's that good old elbow grease, if you sitting down there typing up a letter, if you writing a grant proposal, if you out here marching towards something, if you're out here trying to get voter registration drives up, whatever you're doing, raising money for March of Dimes, whatever you are doing, you are gonna be expected to put in work. And I'm not gonna sit up here and act like in my 10 years that I've been able to just chill, because I haven't. But before I even joined the organization, I've always been a community action orientated person. I've always volunteered. If you hear some click, 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 that's my doggy Max walking around. He's a scavenger. He always trying to find something. And I'm in my kitchen. That's why my background looks different. I'm downstairs in my kitchen when I normally tape in my bedroom. But anywho, it's a lot of work. 4, image, image, image is everything. Now, let's say you were already fly before you even came into your org. Just know, people are gonna be looking at you from not only the spectrum of, oh, that's Danny. They're gonna be like, oh, that's Danny, the Zeta. So if you're the first thing that they see of Zeta and you looking all run down, that's the impression they're gonna have, and that's how they're gonna move forward, like, them Zetas is looking raggedy. No, it ain't even that type of party. Like, you have to be on point, because you know what? Your visual appearance is what attracts people. That's how people come to your org. It's what they see. You know what I'm saying? It's what they hear. And if somebody was like, oh, they was over there looking raggedy, do you want to be associated with a group of raggedy people, or you want to be associated with fly, up to date, classy? And I mean, you can even be bougie if you want. That's your thing. I don't judge people, but a lot of other people do. And they looking at your whole appearance. They coming at my whole org off of what they saw off that one person. Like if you driving, because I got Zeta plates on my car. This guy rode up next to me and he threw up the Kappa Alpha Psi sign. And I was like, oh, okay. Because at first I was like, what is he doing? He looking real random. But then I was like, oh, my plates. So people are identifying you with your org from what they see. So again, do not think this is a game. Your image is everything. It's not just what people hear about, it's also what they see, what you doing. Are you around? Are you visible? Are you welcoming? Like, all those things matter, and people really don't put that much thought into your appearance, whether it's your Facebook page, your Instagram, your Twitter, your Snapchat. If every 5 words out of your mouth is a curse word, nah, boo, your vocabulary limited. I don't even need to talk to you. Versus you doing what you're supposed to do and can say what you need to say without always making it just grimy. That's what people gravitate towards. I know I was at my husband's Christmas party this year, and the owner and his wife, like, we had never met them before, and they were like, ooh, you two look really nice. You look really important, just from our appearance. So the owner and his wife sat and had a 30-minute conversation with us, did not even know us from Adam and Eve. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. I got entrance into a pool of people that I probably would not have the chance to had I not looked that way. Because of that introduction, I got introduced to other people in their circle, other people who have connections that can help me. You feel what I'm saying? Don't sleep on images. Don't be on social media acting real greasy for no apparent reason, especially if you're in a higher position. I'm just putting it out there, because people don't tell you. All they do is take a picture of you and then they laugh at you on Facebook, or they laughing at you on Greek shenanigans or funny Greek stuff. Like, you don't want to be the joke. Nobody does. Now, my last and final topic I'm gonna hit on, and I'm gonna try to hit this real smooth because this gets a lot of people in their feelings. Don't get caught up in a Greek matrix. And you're like, what the heck is a Greek matrix? So basically, the Greek matrix is like, your brain is so colluded over just being Greek, and that's how your brain processes everything, through being Greek. Boo-boo. Don't nobody care about all that stuff. Grow up. You know, all that extracurricular, the Zetas look like that, so I'm gonna start talking about them because so-and-so talked about them, so I'm gonna ride with them. Girl, think for yourself. First of all, if you know it's some bogus stuff, don't ride with it. Don't put stuff and be leaning on the shield and thinking, oh, okay, they gonna back me up. No, we not, because we gonna look at you stupid and be like, you on your own. If you get fried because you said something or you did something that was really bogus. And I'm like, I don't know why, especially adults. I ain't even talking about undergrads because, you know, they still developing, you know. Well, most traditional undergrads, those between the ages of 17 and let's say 23, 24-ish, you know, they still getting their life together. But if you grown, if you came in as an undergrad and you post-grad, you in a grad chapter, you doing blah, 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 grow up. Stop playing around with the undergrads on the yard. Like, stop getting into undergrad type issues. Like, be an adult. And I'm not just saying this just to members in, how can I put this? I'm not just saying this to be like, it's a certain age or certain type. If you are grad, act like you're a grad. Act like you got a life. You have a real job now, and you have real adult stuff to do. You ain't got time to play with these undergrads. You ain't got time to be poking your nose in their stuff, helping drama get spread. You know what I'm saying? Show them the right way. Do not jump on bandwagons just because so-and-so said this, and you know members in all orgs look like that. Why would you do that? Now, I ain't gonna even get too deep into those stereotypes. If y'all want a Greek stereotype video, I can do that later. But I just needed to get this out here, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I wanna thank you for spending your time with me. If you have any more questions about Greek life, just drop them down below, or you can direct message me as well, or email me. All my info is in my bio. Thanks for spending time with me. I know this video is about 15 minutes. I'm sorry, but I got a little chatty because it was just some stuff that was on my chest. And I'm like, it's 2018. Let's get our stuff together, Greeks. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all with all my heart. But don't be getting caught in the matrix. Don't be thinking, you know, your image don't matter, because it does. Don't think that Greek life is cheap. And please, 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 know that our circle is small. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. If you're an aspiring to become a member of an organization, I wish you well on your journey, and I'll see you next time.